All right, sorry guys. I am an idiot. I just don't know how to make this thing work. I feel like a grandma. Uh, Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry for those guys who were like I saw like two guys were waiting earlier. I think Robert was in. But yeah, I am a officially not a tech savvy. Yeah, that was horrible, man. Like I scheduled it because I thought that would be easier because earlier I had some trouble. I dropped out. I apologize, Robert. You know, I was talking to you about Chicago, and then all of a sudden I dropped out. Hey, man, I was just apologizing to you. I was talking to you earlier. Then I went to Twitch, and then it just dropped out. Like I don't know, my camera probably like as I'm using a DSLR, probably not the best idea, but they said it's nice quality. You know, I get this nice blurry background, but yeah, man, it's nice in here. A part of me wants to leave because of taxes, and Chicago's nice, you know, like especially if you got visitors, you know, you can tour them around, unlike if you go somewhere else. Definitely doesn't the cold weather something that you won't miss. When was the last time you visited? Miami's nice though. Yeah, I was saying they got the All Star festivities right now with the NBA, and if you look at their intro, you're gonna miss it more. Although I don't. Damn, man, that was a long time. I can't say a lot of things have changed though. There's not much. What's going on? I'm sorry, man, if I'm gonna butcher your name. Evgeny? Well, thank you for joining, man. W- Robert, was it dangerous when you were here? Was it already dangerous back then, or I lived in 63rd for a while. That is rough. Definitely can't have any hot toys or any figures out there. Yeah, it seems like you're all over the place. Yeah, Evgeny, where you from? Yakutsk? Did I pronounce that right? Well, thank you, man. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching the videos. Yeah, those I haven't been lanky. I'm Asian. I'm Filipino. No, don't mind at all. Well, thank you, Cletus. If I said that right. Yeah, I noticed that no one really reviews Enterbay though. It used to be me and what's his name? Clipper King. I'm kind of old school, man. I got Clipper King. I used to watch what's his name? The guy who loves every figure. He's just always a lot of people didn't like him, but yeah, Robert Enterbay looks like it's done, man. It's unfortunate because they didn't have enough licenses. They keep on making Jordans now. Yeah, Dean. No, Dean is still active. Damn, I forgot his name. He went to depression and all that stuff too. I forgot his name. He was one of the biggest. Sean Long. Yeah, yeah, you got it. Yep. He was one of the like pioneer. It was one of the OGs back then. I started at around I don't know a long time ago, but yeah, Sean Long was he was considered the man back then. Yeah, man, Dean's awesome. I feel like Dean and Clipper, who doesn't do videos anymore. Dean is like the cleaner version of Clipper. Yeah, dude, Clipper King is he's uh he's one of the OGs, man. Him, um, when I was starting collecting, I was watching him, Rhino Faruqi. Yeah, man. Unfortunately for Sean Long, I mean, yeah, that's the problem. He relied, I guess, on YouTube, and it crashed. Oh, Enterbay. Yeah, the problem with Enterbay is they don't have much license, so they kind of got stuck with NBA, like sports figures. Oh, thank you, Mo. Oh, Mo, you are at the same state as Robert here. There, you guys left Chicago for warm weather. I don't even blame you. Hey, gaming with goldfish. Do you? There's not. I when I was younger, I used to buy those, WWE figures. I hope they make a high quality one. I've seen the Rock statue lately. I don't know if it's that as ever gonna materialize though. But I love WWE. I was watching them up until I was religiously watching them up until maybe I don't know Brock Lesnar. That was before he left for UFC, and that was it. And then I rewatched it at around 2011. Just kind of stopped now. Still follow it every once in a while when I turn on the TV and I see it. Yeah, we got some Florida guys here. We got some. Normally, I would call you guys snowbirds, but you move for real. Oh, gaming with Govish. Thank you, man. Pedo Vision. Yeah, Pedo Vision. Isn't he the guy who talks a lot, or is he loud or something? Yeah, Enterbay. You know what? Enterbay. It would be. I would say football would be nice because you got all the paddings and the helmets and all that stuff. I don't know how would the license work though, because the problem with NFL is that their face is covered, so nullifying any head sculpt, basically. How do you like it there, Robert? Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. We're thinking of getting out of here. Although Chicago is a nice weather for collectibles, though. I've never had any flaking on any pleather that I have. I don't know. Do you guys have that in Florida? Because it's kind of humid there, isn't it? 66 Batman. Yeah, a friend of mine wanted it, so I sold it to him and Robin Svengoolie. Yeah, man. I think they're still showing that on WGN in here or something every 6 on Saturday. See my mom watching that every once in a while when I go to her. Yeah, I bought it. It was Cayman Rider. I have no idea. Is Cayman Rider kind of like Ultraman or something? I don't know who Cayman Rider is. I know when I was younger they were showing, is it like kind of like Black Rider? Is that who it is? The one who rides a motorcycle? The one who looks like a bug? I was watching that one's Power Ranger. Yeah. Don't know who that is. That was that was after my time. When I was younger, I was watching I grew up in Asia, so it's not Power Ranger there. It's like Bioman. But yeah, Robert, they still have the taste of Chicago. The last time I went there probably was 2015. There were snipers on the building because there was stabbing before that. So I didn't go after that. It was yeah. Did you ever get the Enterbase 1/6 Enterbay hoop? I did not. It was too expensive for me. It was like $250. I like it, but I went for the Is it Storm Toys backboard instead? That was on sale on Big Bad at one point for $90. I just went for that. Will you buy Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey? I haven't seen the movie. I wanted to see it. I'll probably see it this Tuesday because it's $5 Tuesday on AMC. Will I buy it? Probably not. It's just maybe if it goes on Big Bad and it becomes $200. 254 is a little bit too much for a Harley for me. So I already got the Harley, and I think the Harley from Suicide Squad looks good. So I'll probably skip that. Yeah, just Enter Bay. Probably MMA. If we're gonna stick with sports, I would love Enter Bay to do something with MMA. That would be interesting with the tattoos and all that stuff, which is they're pretty good. But I think honestly, Enter Bay second to Hot Toys. That's how I just feel like. Man, Robert, you miss Chicago so much. I think it's time for you to come back at least once and just visit it. Not now though. Come in July or June. No, July's too hot. Come in June. How about you, Lenky? Anything that you would like Enter Bay to do? Yeah, somebody gotta, like I love Hot Toys. Don't get me wrong, but somebody needs to be second fiddle to them, and no one's really challenging them. I think the closest one, I don't even know who's the closest one to them. Blitzway, they Pattinson, yeah, he looks like a daredevil at first. Like his jaw. I haven't seen any of his movies, the vampire movies, so I'm not, discriminating on him. So a lot of people look at him like kind of fruity. I don't because like I said, I didn't watch those movies, so I guess I'm not too concerned. But we gotta admit his jaw is made for Batman. He got like a sharp jaw. But the costume, I can't really tell. It's like all red. It looks like Daredevil. I hope it's good though. I really do hope it's good. Any future pickups? I got a lot of pre-orders because I pre-ordered Big Bad and they take forever to come in. They're cheap on shipping though, so I don't really mind. I can't compete anymore with the guys who orders from Hong Kong like Justin, so I'm not even gonna try because that is way too expensive. I just can't do that. But yeah, so Superman from Justice League, what do you call it? Thanos. But that's it. Is it Gunn as bat symbol? I didn't even notice that. That is interesting because he doesn't use guns. Ben Affleck did, but no. We'll see how his take is. Is he like the younger Ben Affleck, perhaps? Maybe. Man, Robert, kit bashes are expensive, man. I try to stay away from kit bashes and customs. Yeah, they look nice though, but the problem with those are they're expensive and they're hard to get rid of if you want to. Like no one's really gonna. Who's that guy? He does reviews too. He blew up and then he kind of like stopped for a little bit. He has a nice camera. He buys a lot of kit bashes. Forgot his name. He is but yeah, he likes like Friday the 13th, Jason, and he's one for 500. It looks good, but man, that's gonna be hard to get rid of. $500. QMX, I've never had any figures from them. They look interesting though. What do you guys think about like the direction Hot Toys is going since their Marvel has kind of fizzled down after Endgame? I'm not even gonna lie. That the reason I'm started like live streaming now is because I don't have any figures to review, not because it's two part. It's just like I nothing interests me so far. And since Hot Toys just kind of like fizzled down on Marvel, and their lineup it's kind of like when you get Captain America from Endgame, it's gonna be what, like 2 years after it gets released. I mean, the movie. I mean, I'll still get it. What am I into mainly? It's random. Whatever I whatever I like, honestly. Some people just collect Iron Man, some people just collect Marvel, some people just DC. If I like something, I'll buy it. That this is Jack Sparrow. I've seen one movie. I don't but I like the DX version, so I bought it. Mo, is that Hot Toys Infinity War machine really worth that high price tag? If it's MSRP, which is 400, unfortunately, it's not going to go down. It's probably going to go up. So I highly suggest Mo, if you want it, go ahead and get it. Is it worth 400? I don't think any toys is worth 400, to be quite honest with you. But it's the market that dictates the price. It's going to get worse before it gets better. The only time it's going to get better is if they really don't sell this. I would say if it doesn't sell out by March of next year, you might see some lowering price. But after this, I think it's gonna remain. You won't see any discounts up until they release the very last figure from Endgame. I'm getting once a and getting third party. I'm getting the figures. Hey, good for you, Robert. Good for you. I do the same thing. I have some figures here that no one would view when I upload it. So come to my didn't oh maybe it didn't. They didn't. Yankee Lanky. I don't know. They got some Jet Li in there. I don't know who that is though. Who was Robert? Who did you pick up lately? As for your kit bash? Or what is your more expensive kit bash? Terminator. Who did you get? Sideshow does. I mean, Hot Toys does Terminator, right? Unless you're picking up. Oh, Nolan Two Face. Yeah, that's nice. I like that Nolan Two Face. I bought it. I don't think it's worth what $240 though, because I did have the first one. Silly me, I overpaid for the first one, even though it kind of it's not bad, but I don't think it's such a leap from the first Nolan though. From the first Two Face, I mean, the paint is nice, but it's not groundbreaking. That's just how I feel. It's still a nice figure though. For two, it's a little expensive for 240 with little accessories, and they should have at least give us a second head. So they should have at least, I feel like, copied what was on the first Two Face, an extra jacket and another head sculpt, and made it like $260. I don't know. Jonathan Crane would be nice. Raza Ghul. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Nolan trilogy, so those things most likely would not sell if Hot Toys makes them. Although I would buy them. I would buy anything that Nolan when it comes to Nolan Batman, though. But I'm pretty biased here, so Dick Jones from RoboCop. Yeah, RoboCop. I don't know about you guys. Like I don't know, Robert. Like I watched that when I was younger. Then I bought a RoboCop Hot Toys. I loved the figure. Then before I made a review, I rewatched the movie. God damn, that movie didn't hold up. At least for me. Yeah, if they did a 2-pack, that would sell for sure. I hope they do a 2-pack for if they ever would make one. Hot Toys, it too. Oh, Clarence is yeah, they wouldn't make Clarence for sure, but Lanky, you talking about the Pennywise? I pre-ordered that. I don't know. I haven't even seen the movie. I've seen the first one. But I feel like I don't know, like Robert said, I want diversity on my collection. It might I don't know. Never really paid attention. Now that you mentioned it, I might as well take a look at it. I just pre-ordered it. You know what, I don't know if you're in the U.S., but I am in. So if I go to Big Bad when I pre-order something, for the most part, not everything, for the most part, it has no NRD. So I can cancel it anytime. That's the good part about it. So if you're right, most likely Justin would review it first so I can make a decision whether to keep it or not. Evgeny, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, man. But yes, I love video games. And I unfortunately I didn't want to buy video games too much because I think they're overpriced because they're not based off an actual human being. Although, like the Resident Evil, I don't think they should be priced the same amount as a regular, MMS figure, like based on the movie, because we can't really compare their head sculpt to an actual human being. So you can't really say it's good because you're basing it off of CGI. However, I did buy MGS, Metal Gear Solid, all of them, because I love Metal Gear. And I think I bought another video game collectible. I forgot, but I think that was it. But yeah, I wish I had the Resident Evil. Man, Last of Us. I pre-ordered. Has any one of you played Last of Us? At least the first version. I consider that as I've been gaming forever, and that was one of the best games I've ever played. So I did pre-order the not the one with the backpack. I think that it's collector's edition, something. But yeah, I'm gonna get that. Black to Hey, Cletus, how's that Black Toys? Is that pretty cool? It looks like I saw some pictures. The hair looks, if you fix it, I've seen somebody fix it. It looks nice. I mean, I have the DX11 Joker, and it's due for another revision because I mean I like it. It's nice. I just hope that I find out so I can sell it right away for a huge amount of cash because I missed a lot of those. Yeah, Lanky, if you have any doubts, well, I don't know if you have doubts. I don't know if you already made up your mind that you're not going to pick up Pennywise, but Big Bad, if you are unsure, you can pre-order it there and then cancel it later. There's some items that requires NRD, but I don't think that has one. Yeah, one of that Black Toys Joker, man. The pile of cash looks pretty sick. Even just the pile of cash, because I got the X11. How much is that Black Toys anyway? And where do you buy them? Let me see on eBay. How much are they? Are they super expensive? I never really looked at the price, honestly, because I have DX11. But that pile of cash is nice. Let's see. Oh, man, $391? That is like Hot Toys level right there. 330. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm looking at this. It's like I just did a quick eBay. Oh, I'm even looking at a bank robber here. Hold on. From Black Toys. Maybe I'm looking at that. That's $299. Mo, I have one. I have Wolverine from Mezco. I tried it because Mezco does some things that Hot Toys don't, like Wolverine, and some X-Men guys, which I really love. I love photography and video, so they are nice. Are they miniature Hot Toys? I wouldn't go that far. Man, sorry, Cletus, that's 150 just for the pile of cash. That's kind of a lot, but yeah, as far as displaying them, I don't think you're gonna get the same oohs and ahs when you display a Mezco. It's nice when you're gonna post them, like I guess if you don't mind joints or whatever. It just doesn't appeal to me as much. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not for me. Would I recommend Mezco? Sure. Like if you're a fan of X-Men and all that stuff. But if you're doing photography, like I am, especially if you already own Hot Toys, I don't think it has the same you know what I mean? Like, and it's still $150. It's some of them are $100. That's some of them are not bad. So basically, you can buy two or three compared to a Hot Toys product, but you won't gain the same satisfaction if you already owned Hot Toys. Let's put it this way. Now, if they have a character that Hot Toys would never do ever, I would say jump on that one. All right, let me. Toys Era. Yeah, Toys Era got some nice figures too. What did I buy from Toys Era? Haven't not bought anything. I think that was So Toys, the Logan. Toys Era. Oh man, I had this. I wanted to get the Joker from the Toys Era, but I saw the pictures and all that stuff. I'm not going to. I'm waiting for SW Toys for that Joker. All right, Lanky, I'm looking at it right now. Cinema Quest. That sounds expensive, man. That's hard to spell too. Cinema Quest. Oh, shoot. Is that from I know. I'm waiting for a review myself. You know, like I don't have the money to burn to buy all these figures to review it day one. I was hoping somebody would. By somebody, I mean Justin. Yeah, Lanky, this looks good. It is login for price. This looks expensive though. How much is this guy? And I'm not sure if my wife would love this. I mean, it looks nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about Pennywise here. Lanky made me Google this one, and it looks great. I don't know if this is gonna fly in our household if I display. I don't even know if the Hot Toys Pennywise is gonna fly in our household if I display this. Would you like to buy a 3D printer to print figures? That would be nice. Yes, a 3D printer. That has come down in price too now, right? 3D printers. If I could do that, I don't even know. I mean, I can't even go live, so I don't even know how to do that. But if I could, I probably couldn't paint it decently. I don't trust my painting skills though, but that would be nice. You know, if you know, if you, I think some people are doing that now with head sculpt, and I think that would be the future of this hobby. I mean, hopefully that would bring the price down as technology moves on. Because as of now, we're the price keeps on going up. Yeah, I wish the hair is sculpted, right, Lanky? I wish they would have made it non-sculpted though. You're right. That would have been nice. Robert, yeah, the weapons. I think they're doing that. They're printing, in 3D and just selling it. Weapons are easy, I suppose. You just paint them black. But an actual figure, yeah, that would require some skills. Robert, yes. Now that you mentioned that, yeah, a lot of things have changed, and I'm not really expecting anything major. So maybe I would do that. Yeah, my man cave has changed drastically for the worse. I kind of have to downsize a lot, but the figures keeps on growing. My space keeps on getting smaller, and I don't know about you guys. Do you guys put your figures in a box if you can't display them, or you just kind of pack them in? Well, my main display here, I try to keep it as neat as possible, but the other room on my side, I just pack it up. Oh yeah, I got it. I don't know if oh you can't see it, but yeah, I got some arcade one up, just one. I'm waiting for NBA Jam. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to keep them right in a box. The only downside if you keep them in a box is that I like to take pictures on Instagram, and that's a pain in the ass. That's a lot of work, just to take a picture. That's to take a picture. You're gonna take something out of the box, and yeah. So what I do is I just make them stand there. looking all cheap. That's the problem. If they don't have, I envy those guys who has like this is a detail of like one figure or two figure per shelf. Robert, yeah. I mean, if you don't use them, might as well get rid of them. I had some Lord of the Rings. Is it Toy Biz? Before I was introduced to Hot Toys, I got the complete lineup and I sold them to a kid for like $40, I think. The entire line. It's the space sometimes. It's not even the price of the figure, it's the space that you have. I love Arcade One Up, man. Are you here? Is there party toys from new movie compared to Hot Toys? Would you? I would rather have the official Hot Toys. I don't think they're gonna make it though. I don't think, honestly, like 'cause I love the movie Logan, and Logan came out what like 3 years ago, and they still haven't made it. I don't think they're gonna make it. Um, I'm still waiting for the SW Toys Joker because honestly, the third party, the problem I have with third party is not because I'm a snob when it comes to third party. I have some third parties. It's when you sell them. I'm always looking for an exit plan. I don't know how long am I gonna do this for. They're hard to sell, so I don't want to invest $200. If you're not licensed, you should be lower with your price. I understand like what do you call that? Toys Era has 3 head sculpt for Joker. They all don't look like Joaquin Phoenix though, so I don't need 3 head sculpt that doesn't look like him. I just need one. I'd rather have the SW toys where I can get for 113 shipped than toys with 1 head sculpt and no accessories than Toys Era with around 200 or almost $200 shipped. Yeah, I don't really need those. Robert, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna get the Splinter and the 7 inches one from NECA. I don't have room for any quarter scale, so that's why I didn't buy the NECA turtles for quarter scale. Just too big. No, I do not collect. Well, I do collect figures and video game collectibles, like you mentioned, Last of Us 2 statues. They're too big. I don't have the room for it, and they're too expensive. I wish I could afford though. If there's one statue that I would buy first, that would be the from Sideshow Wolverine and Hulk when yeah, they're fighting. But that's like $700. That's equivalent to like 3 Hot Toys, really. So I don't think I could, nor would I buy that. I just don't have the space. I need to create a space for that. I just don't know where. Um, oh, you just keep, man. You're gonna amass a huge amount of collectibles if you just keep on. I sold some video game collectibles recently because that's where I started doing that when PlayStation 3 came out, and I just sold like a Killzone helmet, um, a bunch of stuff, Halo 3 helmet for cheap, but yeah, man, Jazz Inc. That is, I don't know how much they are for. Even if I have the money, I just don't have the place to display them anyway. But I'm sure the price would be somewhat expensive. It looks great though. It looks like Hot Toys quality. GI Joe, man, I got a box of GI Joe before, and then when you just kind of like improvise when they're what do you call this, on their waistline, the rubber starts deteriorating. I remember those times. That was awesome. Yeah, 66 Batman. That was I again I try to watch the movie on Amazon Prime. It was silly. It was fun though. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I just didn't have a connection with it. That's why I sold it. However, the Superman Reeves, that is so iconic that I kept it. I guess it's because I like Nolan Batman more, so I was a bit, I guess, discriminating on the 66 Batman. That's why I sold it. I was just like, I just need one Batman in my collection, which is not true because I bought Affleck Batman. So Batman statue collector. I know Review Spot. I've seen them. And Shartimus Prime. Shartimus Prime. Shartimus Prime. Yes, yeah, I know Shartimus Prime. Yes, I've seen him. I was thinking of the guy with the hands. I forgot his name. Like when he reviews, you see his hand. Do I get? Yes, I still have my Enterbase sports figures. I sold a few of them, but for the most part, that's the one that's hard to sell for me. What is considered to be a Hot Toys quality head sculpt to you in the paint job sculpt? What's your? Oh, Lanky, I don't understand. Like Hot Toys quality head sculpt, like from another company, or the best head sculpt that I've seen. Robert, yeah, a lot of people didn't like the Affleck Batman, but as a figure, I'm just talking about the standalone figure. If you forget about the movie, one of the best value per value Batman or figure from Hot Toys that you would ever see. I mean, their regular Batman, um, even without the head sculpt, not this Justice League, was at $230, and you almost have a purse. You can consider that a purse because you can take out the eyes, remove the um what do you call it, the faceplate and all that stuff for $235. If you think about it, Harley Quinn now is more expensive. Hell yeah, Robert. Press that like button, man. Trying to make this a full-time job. No, I'm not. Yeah. I wish I could, but it would be nice. Yeah, you should play some music in the background, right? No, no. I don't even know how to make this thing work. I don't even know how to, like, I'll probably get tagged or something. Are you guys been collecting for a while? Anyone here who's been collecting for since 2012 and beyond? I wonder what happened to those reviewers. There was a guy that looks like Aquaman. He hangs out with, like, they do like figure talk before. I forgot his name, man. Nenny D. Yeah. Sean Long, man. Feel bad for that. Well, I don't, but him, Optibotimus. Yeah. There you go. If you Oh, for Toys era, first and foremost, the sculpt itself, I think it's like the jawline is too wide. The paint application is bad. I'm talking about Toys era. I'd really rather have M Toys for that. Um, to look like Hot Toys quality, Hot Toys, one of their best quality is the eye. I don't think anyone can touch Hot Toys when it comes to painting the eyes. Hey Neuro, what's going on? Yeah, so if Toys era, and I don't mind it that they don't have the license. They can call their figures however they want, but they gotta up. They're already not paying license, so now they got more resources to invest in, let's say, the sculptor, their painter. They should, but I think Toys Hero just wanted to, at least the Joker. I'm not talking about their other lines because I think they're terrific. Some of them. Oh yeah, Hot Toys. I think like Sideshow delivers overseas, but it's insane the shipping price that they're asking for. Do you not have any like comic book shop that maybe you can buy Hot Toys from there cheaper? Because I'm critical of Hot Toys. I am, because some people just praise Hot Toys like they're they can't do anything wrong, and there's a lot of YouTubers or personalities in here that does that, which I think is wrong because if you just take whatever they give you, it looks like, I mean, it's not like they listen to me or Clipper. Clipper is one of those that just back then who would just no filter. Robert, yeah, it's Optimus. Yeah, if you do this full time, YouTube is not paying the same way they were paying back in '08. So yeah, gotta find a new job, or a side job at least. So what are you collecting, Evgeny? Collecting like statues or something else? Yeah, that's the tough part. If you're overseas, you might as well import from Hong Kong. You could try, what's his name? Toys Wonderland. They have a website now, so you can see the quotes. It doesn't make sense if you live in the US unless you really, really want the figure tomorrow. If it got released, let's say today, and you want it this week, go with them. But man, the shipping is I mean, if you want it first day, go for it, man. Yeah. Dude, Nene D and Clipper, they don't give a fuck, man. I just said the F bombs. I try not to because there are kids watching, and I got kids myself, so I don't. Sometimes I see my kid watching, like somebody like drops the F bomb left and right, and it's cool, like, but he's 4, so it's not a, it's not cool. Yeah, Clipper has a temper, man. That's what I love about him, and Nene too. But Hot Toys DeLorean, Marty McFly. Dude, Marty McFly at one point, they were kind of like and Sideshow, they were on sale. They were almost like $450, if I don't remember. They're one of their what do you call that? When they have like the spectacular at one point. DeLorean, I don't think it ever got cheap. I have the only vehicles I have really is a Tumbler and Bat Pod. That's it. I don't think I can any house anymore. Even at that, I want to get rid of them. A part of me wants to get rid of them. I want to say that because they occupy so much space. Not the Bat Pod. The what do you call this? The Tumbler. I mean, Hot Toys Ed 209. Yeah, that at one point again they were trying to give that away. Not give that away, but literally, I think it was for $220 because the dome. I don't know if you collected long enough. The dome started cracking because it's made out of rubber. So people were putting a Honda silicone oil or something to avoid cracking, and there was a lot of problems at 209. So I would, if you are planning to buy that Neuro, I would be really careful if it's like from another person. Yeah, Robert Denobis, he's one of the guys that I actually do watch religiously. But yeah, he likes removing Phison, changing the body to Phison. Neuro, yeah, just be careful. Look into um because I was thinking about that Ed 209. Am I saying this? Is that Ed or ED 209? I forgot. But be careful. They put something like it's a Honda grease or something like that. So just for precaution, I would actually do that because like I said, the dome is cracking. Maybe you got lucky, but I would do that regardless. I mean, that's an expensive figure. So I wouldn't take a chance. Is the voice not from the movie? That would be funny. Yeah, it's not from the movie. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, so is Moscow kind of far from you? That would suck. Yeah, yeah. It looks like yeah 209. There you go, Neuro. Yeah, I was reading about it. I was tempted one time because it was like I mentioned earlier, it was $220, and I was just like, I'm gonna buy it, but silicone grease. Yeah, there you go. That's what they were doing before. Because I was reading a lot before I jumped into it. I think that was the same time that I got Batman and Robin 66. That was spectacular. Damn, 9,000 kilometers away. That is far. So they Dick Jones. Love that name. 9,000 kilometers. So if you want to go to the city, that's a long drive. And it's winter there, I'm assuming, or maybe not. It's winter here. So that's probably like a pain to drive in the snow. I know it is here. Oh, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind the collectibles as long as I haven't displayed it yet. I don't have those horror figures. So, but this guy's I this is fine. If it grows more than this, then maybe would have some problems. But so far, it's okay. Lanky, no, not really. I'm not the type of guy who's gonna collect like Friday the 13th. I like it. It kind of reminds me of Stranger Things, which is not that scary. That's why I pre-ordered Pennywise. But I would not, like some people collect dolls from what do you call that movie? This is how I've watched the movie where there's a doll that goes, not Chucky, somebody but yeah, some of them they display like life-size figures of those. Yeah, nah, not gonna be here. Yeah, my kids are gonna freak out with it. Yeah, I was about to say in Euro. Yeah, have you tried ordering from Hong Kong? Because that might be closer to Russia, and maybe the shipping would suck too. But I'm assuming it'll be better than Sideshow. Plus, you get it first because you're getting it straight from Hong Kong. Robert, the kids. The only scare I have about the kids when they're playing something and they hit this glass and everything tumbles down. So far, it hasn't happened in 5 years. They are trained. They are well trained to avoid this at all costs. Annabelle, there you go, Neuro Annabelle. Yeah, some people have this Annabelle dolls like in a detox, like they would take out one shelf, like at the bottom, and they would display them. I mean, it's cool. I mean, whatever pleases you, I suppose. But yeah, that wouldn't fly on mine. Yeah, I don't know about yeah. That's a good point, Robert. I don't know if you can transmit it that way, but who knows? I'm not that worried though. Oh, about the Two Face head sculpt. Is it the actual Hot Toys head sculpt or a third party head sculpt? The Two Face Hot Toys head sculpt looks great though. Spray it with Lysol. That's a good idea. Or baby wipes. I don't know. Baby wipes will do anything though. That's just wet. Yeah, the actual Two Face head looks sweet. Yeah, I did the Kit Bash Harvey when I had the clean head sculpt from the first Two Face. When I sold my Two Face, what? By the way, what hair looks darker? Yeah. So I made a Kit Bash. I bought some nice suit from eBay, and I sold it along with Two Face for $220 because when they announced this, the value just tanked, and I felt like I gotta get this Two Face right there, so I got him, and yeah, I wasn't too. Yeah, it was nice, but again, I wasn't too impressed. Oh hell yeah, Lanky! You go to Asia, man. There's some different type of characters in there. Well, at least they tell you they do, but growing up, they tell you all these sorts of characters that is gonna eat you at night. So I mean, yeah, how many of us are in here? It says 9, but when I click on participants, it only shows 5. It's all right. It's all right. Robert, what was the most expensive, or any one of you guys, one of the most expensive figure that you bought? Hot toys or non-hot toys? I just want to gauge my level of stupidity sometimes when I buy figures. Oh, Dirty Harry. I am enemy. Damn, $800. That's a lot. I hope you still have them. $800. I don't think I really 900. Damn, you guys are hardcore. I I I won't even get Hulkbuster. I just feel like it's too much. And I know it's a nice figure though, but what did you trade for him? Did you trade Hot Toys? Cybertron Unicorn. Damn, $900. Life size Yoda. I would love to see that. The baby size. That's a life size Yoda, right? The baby. I'm lower end. Statue collectors are high end, paying 3 to 4 thousand. Wow. Sideshow Ripley Power Loader. All right. I haven't seen that. So let me Google that real quick. You traded all those, or you that is the most expensive that you bought? I didn't know they made a power loader. That just shows you how much faith I have in Sideshow. Oh wow, they're going for a lot of money on eBay. 1100, the power loader. Hot Toys better make one of these. Neuro. So you collect both statues and Hot Toys? And Black Toys Joker is going for a lot too. Is I'm Enemy still active? Robert, you're into Kit Bash, so or hold on. Kit Bash is different from what do you call that? Because there was a guy in Sideshow, Elvis. I don't know if you remember him, Elvis, 1970 something. He used to make like custom figures. That's the word that I'm looking for. Do you buy any custom figures there? Because they're expensive too. When I was like starting up, I saw when they didn't had Chewbacca, when Hot Toys didn't make Chewbacca, he sold a Chewbacca in Sideshow Freaks, if I'm not mistaken, for like 1800, and then they made Chewbacca. Yeah, I heard about the X Plus. It was expensive. Is it still expensive now, Lenky? Godzilla. I know. I worked with Star Ace, but this is like they got an old school Godzilla, but they also have from Kong Godzilla. Yeah, I know the X Plus are. There are kind of. I heard about them. Not. I wouldn't say I'm familiar with them, but yeah. Damn, you collect a lot of stuff. How do you keep up with those? That's some expensive hobby right there. Yeah, X plus Godzilla, man. Yeah, McFarlane. I That's when I was in school back then. That's the only thing, and that even that was a stretch that I can afford McFarlane for NBA figures. I love the NBA. I think I got rid of all my McFarlane though. Damn, 100,000. I got a few watches myself, but I just nowadays. Well, I mean, watches are different though. I mean, Robert, yeah, I have all of them still. Outside of I sold one, I think. Forgot who I sold. I think Kevin Durant. No, I still have Kevin Durant. Yeah, I still have all the Enter Bay NBA figures. That is hard to let go because I was selling because you never know who's going to be good, like, and then most of them are legends like Iverson. So Jordan, I would never let go because Chicago ties. I got the trio of Jordan, Pippen, Rodman. Nice. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11. I'm waiting for the complete edition because they always do that, so I don't have to buy the DLC. Neuro, yeah, I always get the itch though. That's why we get in trouble, man. Yeah, AI. Somebody was buying me that Enter Bay AI for a decent amount. I almost sold it, but I don't know. Like I love sports so much that it's kind of like harder for me compared to, let's say, Hot, because I don't think Enter Bay is gonna remake them, unlike Hot Toys. When I got Mark 46, told myself this is my Iron Man. I love the head sculpt. I like the movie. I'm not gonna sell it. Somebody was buying it for me for 500. It's like, nope. Somebody bought it for 740. I was like, yep, I'm gonna box it up. I don't, unless somebody gives me that kind of offer for, I don't think it's gonna be 740, but a lot of, like if I can make money out of AI, which I don't intend to, but if somebody offers me, then maybe that's the only time I would let go of it. Yeah, the diecast Mark 7 is nice. It is really nice. Come on, Robert. You spent $800 on iMini-Me. So I'm just kidding, man. No, but Mark 7 is really nice though. Loki. Robert, Loki from which Thor though? The most recent one, Ragnarok? Enterbay AI, when I got him for retail. I don't think it's going for 500 really. I think more of a $300. Yeah, it's not that it didn't go up that much. Maybe 350 at most, maybe. Loki Avengers. Yeah, there was a point where Loki Avengers were selling for like $600. I don't think it's that pricey anymore. Damn, that's some classic right there, Lanky. How much is it going on for now? Did you check the price on eBay? That's probably worth a fortune now. Yeah, Robert, I think that Loki, it's nice because it has the entire costume and all that stuff, but the head sculpt is not. It didn't age well. I'd rather have honestly, if you wanted the Loki with a helmet, I'll go with Ragnarok. Although you don't get the long vest and the staff, you don't get that. But yeah, this is nice. I mean, I think I'm gonna do this more often. The live stream, maybe I'll do this once a week because I don't have any figures to review. Plus, message me if you guys want to talk about something, like on any videos that I would make in the future. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have. Maybe I've got like a couple of friends, like actual friends that I know of that is into collecting and stuff like this. Then the ones that I know of locally, because there's like there's a lot of here. So when I sell on Craigslist, I meet them and they're cool guys, but you don't get to talk to them often. So sometimes, we got something on your mind, live streams like this, you can meet people of the same interests or passion as you, which is pretty nice. See, it's already been an hour. I didn't even notice. Yeah, Robert, you're Godzilla's man. What's going on, Kate Techless? I hope I pronounced that right. What was your first figure? Hey, Austin, what's going on, man? Which diecast Iron Man are you talking about? The goat? You say, oh, Mark 6. Man, I'm kicking myself. I sold that Mark 6 to a good friend of mine. I never thought I was gonna like it. You think Mark 6 is better than 7? Yeah, I can see that. Oh, thanks, Lanky. I want to know you guys too. Like I said, I don't know a whole bunch of guys who has the same interest as me. So it's cool talking to you guys. K Techless. So Techless. It is addictive. So you got to be careful. For all you know, you've pre-ordered Black Widow. That's a. Did you just hunt down Black Widow by itself? That was your first Hot Toys. Which Black Widow though? There's a few. Is it the blonde Black Widow? Oh, thanks, Austin. I was trying to this morning, and Robert was there. I was talking to him, and I don't know how to do it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You got the Avengers, the first Avengers version of Black Widow. That's kind of rare. Austin, yeah, that Captain America's nice. I kept it for a long time until I sold it when I found out. Well, when I saw what do you call that? Endgame. I kind of knew they're gonna come up with a better Captain America. Yeah, Winter Soldier, Black Widow. That is the one with a straight hair. That's nice too. But yeah, I think so far, Civil War Black Widow is because I like the hair and all that stuff. I didn't have that. I have the blonde Black Widow, which is I would say the worst. But I like Infinity War, so I'm keeping it. Oh, thanks, Austin. Yeah, I love that Age of Ultron Captain America. I really thought at that time, up to now, I think it's the best Captain America until they released the Endgame, which we're still about to see. The reason I like that Age of Ultron one is because of the magnetic shield, which is really convenient, which is still not present on any Captain America outside of Age of Ultron. I hate that strap. I hate it. I mean, I broke the Civil War version because of that strap, and I know my some friends that I talked to, they said it's not accurate, but who cares, man? It's convenient. Just give him a magnet. Yeah, she was hot in Winter Soldier. No, Ebony, you're good, man. No, you're pretty good, man. Give us more insights about Russia. I got some. I got a coworker who grew up in Russia too. She's just make sure your boss doesn't see you in the chat room. Lanky, I would say best head sculpt. As far as Enterbay, I would say it is. Well, it's easy to say it's Jordan, but I really like the Derrick Rose one. I really like Derrick Rose one. It's not the shouting version, like the plain version. I like the texture of that. Um, Hot Toys, man, that's hard. I would say I want to make a video of it. Honestly, which one? Let me just. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. I would say Jack Sparrow. I would say Jack Sparrow. I like the best head sculpt for Hot Toys because you can change it. It has purse. It's rooted hair. Mind you, I'm not even a Pirates fan. As a matter of fact, I've only seen one movie. Oh, Austin, you bought the new the Hulkbuster, right? Not the Infinity War Hulkbuster, the 1300 Hulkbuster. That's nice. When are they shipping it? That's a big boy right there. Robert, if you put that 1/6 Spanish made next to your Arnold, you might get another figure. So be be careful. and you might pay the child support for that. So because you own them. March, yeah, that's coming up soon. That's coming up soon. K Techless. Am I saying that right? I'm not even sure how, but yeah, whatever. So Star Wars and Hot Toys, 10 already. Be careful. Just be careful. At first, I told myself as soon as I finished Dark Knight, I'm done. Yeah, that didn't happen. I wouldn't even, some collectors always say you stick to one line. I never really believed on those. I just get whatever you want. Of course, within budget. Like if it's starting to hurt you financially, obviously, if it's affecting your relationship with other people, you got to stop. But man, don't shackle yourself into just Star Wars and you just collect Star Wars and you really love, for example, a Marvel figure, but you don't want to because you're afraid to steer clear. Do what makes you happy, man. Austin, yes, if they ever remake that, I swear to God, I'm gonna get Mark 6 and not gonna sell it again. I'm not gonna overpay for it though, like right now in the third party market, because I did sell mine for $360. So yeah, that is still haunting me up to this point. And I sold it to a friend of mine. So it doesn't feel too bad, but at the same time, I was just like, and I bought the you can't see it. I just got a space for Hall of Armor. So yeah, that would leave a glaring hole in that. Although I'm not thinking of completing 1 to 7 because I don't like Mark 2. But yeah, I hope I get Mark 6 again. Or Mark 5. I wouldn't mind Mark 5. I still have Mark 4. Yep, I hope they reissue Mark 5. I let that slide because I thought it's not going to sell out. I was never a fan of it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to hold out. Maybe hope for a discount because no one likes it. Man, I was wrong. Even Mark 6. Mark 6 sat for a while though. 13746. You got the nice you got the nice Iron Man though, Robert. 3 I got rid of. You got 3 die cast. The 3 die cast is weird. It's short and I got rid of Mark 3. I'm not a big fan of Mark 2. I hope they redo Mark 1. 7 is good. 46 is great. Oh, Mark 3, okay. The Mark 3 has that nice. I got the exclusive edition too from Sideshow, so I got that arc reactor, which is really nice. But I don't know, the figure is just limited, so I got rid of it. I hope so, Austin. They are doing this reissue, and I'm not really opposed to it. It sucks, as you know, sometimes like a collector, you're banking on one of your figures is going to be expensive, but I never really bought anything for that reason anyway. So yeah, Robert, if you know something's diecast and like you have the Mark 7, it's plastic, and a diecast is around the corner, it mentally would you would lose that charm on you. Thank you. I don't. Is that It's like an old video or maybe it's an older video. I don't know how. Back then, I didn't realize if it's an older video. I didn't realize how loud or how low my mic is compared to my music sometimes. So I might do that again. Yeah, if that's an older video, I just realized that I never. Oh, thanks, Robert. I never believe it or not, don't watch my own video. I find it weird to listen to myself. But yeah, I would love to have Mark One on diecast. That would be great. I'll buy that actually. A Mark One diecast with their improved paint sculpt. Oh, I wasn't even affected with that Copa thing. I barely get anything. No, never heard of that complaints at all. At least not. Well, I haven't really played around with Mark Seven that much. Maybe I should check mine. But I don't get much on YouTube anyway. So if I just do this because it's fun. But for I guess for those guys who like Optibotimus and Sean Long, who depends on their livelihood in here, I guess that's a bit tough. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll do another room tour. Yeah, do I have anything on the horizon? What do you guys think about do you guys have that damn I forgot his name from Black Panther? Um the bad guy. I'm thinking of picking that up. No, it's I forgot his name. Michael B. Jordan. Whatever his character's name is. Killmonger, yeah. Shuri looks nice though. Her head sculpt looks nice. I'm just not sure if I want to spend $235. I think it's on waitlist now, but what do you think about that Killmonger? Do you guys like that, or does any one of you own that figure? It looks. I'm tempted. I'm not a big fan of the Michael B. Jordan head sculpt though. It's like I got the throne too, but oh, you got Killmonger. You love it? Okay, I might give it a shot. Yeah, guys like Killmonger. Honestly, it's not one of those. And honestly, I don't even remember unless it's Iron Man that a reissue. I don't think anything sells out anymore. Did anyone sell out that they didn't reissue? I'm hoping for Killmonger would be treated like his father, T'Challa, and would get a discount and free shipping. Hopefully, man. Especially now that they charge tax, and I know it sounds, like people from overseas pay taxes anyway. But for me, it's sort of new. I don't get figures for free, so I buy them. But oh, you got Killmonger. You haven't opened it yet. You gotta open it. Black Panther, is it sold out? I thought they still have that on a Sideshow or Big Bad. Yeah, Mo, you're right. Yeah, I've been thinking of Killmonger, but I have a feeling they're going to go on sale or at least get a free shipping. That's just how I feel. Yeah, Robert Tatsu has been, and not only that, like the shipping, if you get it from Sideshow, so the shipping prices is insane. It's like $20. I don't know if you're from California, but it might be cheaper. But from they're based in California, going to Chicago, which is East Coast, it's around $22 and $20 and all that stuff. And they put it and they put some taxes now too. So you're looking at around $50 extra. Robert, I think so. I mean, why would this is just me. I know some people prefer the Black Panther from Civil War, but why if that should be lower than the Black Panther the movie because it doesn't have a second head sculpt. And I know some people prefer that costume, but the Black Panther from Black Panther movie actually has this UV effect with a second head sculpt. Why would I, unless the Black Panther from Civil War is cheaper, I'll pick that up. And it should be significantly cheaper than the Black Panther movie. So some people prefer the old Black Panther, but Lanky, no, we're not in China. China, no, they're actually like arguing with China right now with another. But yes, I do speak another language. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I honestly feel like design wise, the Civil War Black Panther looks better. It shouldn't be more expensive though. That's how I feel. Like if I'm someone who doesn't have any Black Panther and I'm trying to buy one right now, if they're the same price, I would go for the Black Panther movie because it has just so much bells and whistle. Even though I find the Black Panther from Civil War version more appealing because of the silver bits, I just think it looks better, honestly, the design wise. But yeah, I mean, the other one has a second head sculpt, even though it's not that great. It's still a second head sculpt, and I like that UV effect that he does have. Oh, I got to see that spoof. I haven't seen that. Yeah, there's something about the Civil War Black Panther that looks more like a panther. You know, like it's the way it stands. I don't know, just the proportion of the body. I don't know. There's something about it that, as a Black Panther, it's. I feel like it's more intimidating compared to the other one. Yeah, we do. Yeah, you're in Kentucky. We're a few miles. Yeah, I bet you like what, like how many hours away? I have not seen the trailer. I should. Oh, well, I think I have. Well, yeah, where she was like wearing the for kitchen and all that stuff. Yeah, that'll be nice. So that means we're gonna have another Vision, perhaps. So I sold my Vision too. I didn't regret it though. But if the TV show is good, I might pick it up again. Oh, is it 5 hours away? Man, I never been to Kentucky, so that'll be a good drive. Do you guys have any hot toy shop there or something? There's only one here that I know of, which is in the suburbs. Yeah, I'll try. Definitely try it, Robert. It's fun. You know, I had fun. Yeah, that's nice. There's only one here, which kind of sucks, and they're well overpriced. Sometimes it's nice to walk into a comic shop and see that. I've been to Toink, yeah, a while back. No, there's one in Robert, you're gonna know this. It's in Schaumburg. Is it Schaumburg? No, 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 Gurney Mills. So it's like in the suburbs. But yeah, Toink, they used to carry a lot of NECAs. I don't know. I haven't been there in a while, but oh, thank you. I want to be a point guard for in the NBA for the Vancouver Grizzlies. Yeah, it's weird because I picked Vancouver, but I don't know. I like their uniform. Nice. I haven't been to any convention whatsoever. I don't know how it feels to be there. Like I've been to. No, I haven't been to any. Must be nice. Yeah, Robert, Norwich is still pretty much city. It's not really suburbs. Rosemont is they're busy too. I would love to go in one of those Comic Con, and I don't know if you guys been to one of those. It looks fun though. I don't know if there's anything here in Chicago. There's like a Wizard World or something. I don't even know what that is for. Maybe for like guys who plays Magic the Gathering or something. I don't know. Austin, no. No, that is I only want one cap in my well, not really. I would get both of the end game cap, the Avengers cap from Endgame and then the Endgame cap, but no. Mo, there might be a lot of comic shops. I'm pretty sure there is, but I don't think they sell hot toys. Or at least I don't know. I'm just scared to get into this comic shops because I've been to this game for so long and I'm not into comics. So I'm afraid that if I come in, I'll be like, what? Why are you selling this one for $400 when it's like 200 in Sideshow, you know? So, but yeah, but there is, yeah, like in my neighborhood, I think there's a couple. I don't think they're selling any statues though, just comics. Thank you. There's too young, but I did get him a basketball hoop. Yes, and some boxing gloves. I'm Filipino, so that's the only sport we're pretty good at. So, but yes, maybe you should hang out in comic shops more. Oh, thanks, Austin. I'm not sponsored by anyone, nor I'm a blind follower of Hot Toys. That's what I don't like about. Well, we all have different styles, but I think one of the downfall of Sean Long was he's always, and it's not bad to be positive. It's nice to be positive in life, but we're not employed by Hot Toys, so I don't need to say it. There's certain level of expectations when it comes to Hot Toys, and that should be pretty high. Some reviewers are just always awesome. It's like, oh, this is the greatest things ever. I mean, yeah, because it's $260. It should be good. Like our bar should be high at this point. This is not Hot Toys' first rodeo. So if you see something like, and I'm gonna mention it, and some people doesn't like it. Honestly, some people they're like, "Well, what do you want?" Like, do you want it to do your laundry? And it's like, no, I paid $280 for it, so I want it to somewhat look like. In fairness to Hot Toys, they've been pretty good lately as far as head sculpt. They haven't really made a head sculpt that's not bad, although their quality has always been like a hit or miss, though. Like you said with Mark Seven, I mean that's a $400 figure. It should do your laundry. There's 4K TVs that are cheaper than Mark 7. And honestly, I think it's not unreasonable to expect that if you're paying a toy that they probably cost them $80 to make, that it should look just like the movie or somewhat close to what they are in the movie. Oh, Robert, you got to give me some of those reviewers, man. I got to watch them. I love watching those dick reviewers. Yeah, 160 reviewers. There's only a few, and I wouldn't even. Oh, Pixel. Then I think I've seen some of his work. Yeah, yeah. I like watching like dick reviewers too. Like a part of me wishes that Clipper King was still doing this. It'd be like cursing all over the place. If you guys saw my other video about Joker, there was a guy who was just like, um, keeps on telling me that I can't what do you call that? I can't judge Toys Era Joker because I don't have it yet. But I was just like, I've seen enough videos to make a conclusion that it doesn't look like the prototype. But it was like, you don't have it in hand though. I was like, but there's like 7 guys already reviewed it, and Dean Knight has it, and his camera's pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like the prototype. Oh, thanks, Austin. Yeah. I try to review the most recent Iron Mans because they're the most available to consumers right now. And not everyone can buy every Iron Man. So if you could buy all of them, good for you, you know. But if you're just a kid who's saving for a Hot Toys because you watched maybe my video or some other's video, you're trying to decide. It's sometimes, not everyone has $800. So if I can help somebody out, just make the right pick. I mean, if you can buy both, like I said, buy both. They're both amazing figures, but you know, not everyone can have disposable income. Luckily for all of us here, has some Hot Toys. Retro Blasting, I haven't heard of him. What does he do? Is he like just on 1/6? And what is the Denobi debacle? Did he like have some I'd never heard of that. Yeah, I would love to see that, Mo. Are they reasonable price though, or they're overpriced? That Tails sent past. Hmm, that sounds familiar. Are they a pretty big chain? Austin, I would, technical wise, he's not up there, like but entertainment wise, I would say yes. Clipper King entertained me the most. Technical wise, I like what's his name? The guy who only reviews Iron Man, Xenomorph. Yeah, he's yeah, his camera's crisp and all that stuff. He has a bad temper too. Yes, he doesn't apologize for that either. I don't know about that, Austin. Like, I mean, as far as his temper, yeah, no one can come close to that. But oh, Lanky, to answer your question, yeah, they don't care. Yeah, my kids are too little. So they find it cool, but they know they can't touch it, so they don't care now. You just gotta train these kids when early. I don't know if you got kids or you're gonna have kids. You gotta tell them they can't touch that. You gotta buy them some different toys, and they'll leave you alone. If they do, you gotta do it Asian style, man. Can't touch that. You're gonna get your ass whooping. How would you react if there's a company that costs $50, but the quality and materials is way better than Hot Toy? Ben, I would drop Hot Toys and enter Bay right away. I mean, cheaper is better. Like that's what I'm talking about. They need a competition to get their price lowered. Hot Toys has no competition right now. Budget Stark, he's all right. He depends he defends Hot Toys too much for my liking. That's my only thing with him. Like if you say something bad, he always has a rebuttal. If you say they're delayed, he was gonna say it's not. If you say that's my only thing with him. He contributed pretty well in the 1/6 community. Austin Clippers is he tackles more as far as like what the figure does have. I'm talking about what technical wise is. I'm talking about his camera angles because he's using a cell phone compared to let's say Xenomorph, who's using like a 4K camera. But yeah, he tackles more as far as like the detail wise. Yeah, man, Justin's been doing the grind. He's been doing the grind, man. I mean, I gotta give it to the guy. He's been buying like figures from Hong Kong, which is really expensive. No one could, man. No one, even and he's been rising, and good for him. He seems like a good dude. I actually, like it's gonna be hard for him. You got to have a lot of cash to keep up with him, and I'm not trying to, but some other reviewers as well. I thought Justin was with MISB. Aren't they the same? I thought they were the same. Like they branched out. The mint and sealed box. I always thought they were like, what do you call that? Oh, are they different? Yeah, I see like the mint, the MISB crew because they sometimes they're rolling with like Justin. I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, they did. Yeah, kind of getting that from. Yeah, Austin. I was kind of getting that vibe because somebody posted today about in Let Your is it no, not Let Your Geek. In OSR about Captain Marvel. Keyboard Warrior said something that Captain Marvel was the worst figure he has in his collection. Yeah, and then Zach said, I wonder what Justin would think about this. Oh, Zach said they broke up? Well, that sucks. Yeah, Robert. I've been doing this for a while now, and since I think my first upload was 2012. I never really want to go into drama. I just like shooting these toys and hopefully help somebody out. But some people take this way too seriously, man. I'm not saying they did, but oh, they did have Power Rangers. I don't know, man. I haven't contacted Star Ace in a while. They haven't contacted me in a while, so it kind of drifted apart for a while. Mogi? No. Yeah, I think like Clipper created like a Facebook page or something, and then Justin and Mint MISB. I thought at one point they were like together, and like Austin said, I think they broke apart now. I don't know what happened, but I hope they're still friends. Yeah, what's with who's Mogi? Does he have video still? Do you guys have link? So I kind of followed all the old guys before. I'm gonna search him up now. Oh, is he this one with the? Okay, I'll probably be looking at a different person because all the his uploads was cartoons. Or maybe I should scroll down more. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Oh, 215. I missed that 215. I just typed the name and came up with cartoons. I don't know why. Oh, he hasn't uploaded in a while, it looks like. His last upload was 3 years ago. Yeah, at some point people graduate, from this hobby. It is expensive and it's hard to keep up. Yeah, I don't know how long Justin can do this because not only that, like money wise, it's tough, but also space wise. If you buy figure every month, and that's on the low end, you would have 12 figures a year. And Justin feels like he's buying everyone every week. I mean, good for him, but It's sooner or later. Not even just it's the space, but it looks like he has a big space, so that might not be a problem. Yeah, I feel like if you don't pace yourself into this thing, you'll eventually like fade away too. He might be, I don't know. He might be just creating a brand, and who knows. But man, he's doing the grind. Just pumping out new videos, and that's hard. That's hard. Both on your wallet and on you. I think so. Yeah, there was a point where I Lanky, no, I did not. Maybe I did. Like one of the basketball anime. I forgot what it's called. Sakuragi or something like that. I watched it for a little bit. What cases? Oh, does he have a? I know Denobius. Denobi's an OG too, man. You bought the small Jew cases, which is looks pretty cool. I know, Robert. I know how you feel. I got rid of some. I always buy and I sell too when I don't feel the passion anymore, or I feel like there's a better version coming out. Try to get rid of the older version. I try not to hold on to. Like the only one that I feel like I held on to way too long, but he has no value either. Is this Superman, this Man of Steel right here? Because there's a new Superman from Justice League that I feel like it's better. But I mean, how much am I going to sell this for? Like what, 150? I might as well keep it. Yep, display cases. Display biggest our biggest enemy. Sometimes it's not the money to buy the figure; it's how to display the figure and where to display it. That's the biggest hurdle. Yeah, Robert. Sometimes you just, hey man, you think sometimes you're gonna miss some stuff, but you really won't. Just try it. Just sell something, and you'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, like I told you, if I can get one figure per cab, that would be ideal. But that means the other figures would have to go somewhere. I mean, look at those guys. They're all cramped up. That's three figures in one. The only one that I really regretted selling was a Mark 6 because of the price too. I could have sold it for a lot more. And maybe the OG Predator, because I sold that for like 180, and it was the special edition. And I like, and I still have one Predator left, but I know, Austin. Yeah, I wish it was in America. They probably don't have. I don't know. I mean, it might be more expensive. Who knows? Yeah, man. The OGs. All right, guys. It's been fun. I gotta go, unfortunately, but we gotta do this again some other time. Forgot tomorrow was Monday. It's midnight here now. So, all right. Thank you for watching and participating in this. And well, we need to do this again. Um, I'll try to. I don't know. You guys tell me. Was like is it better? It is holiday tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have that though. But what's the best time though? Is it like what do you guys want? Nights or well, I can't do noon. I'm at work. Is it maybe earlier at around maybe 9:30? We should start. Let's do that. Well, Lanky, we got all our reasons. But if you're an artist, this is the best way for you, man. It's the best way to put off your creativity. Saturday, you're right, Austin. We'll do it Saturday next time. Maybe this Saturday. I don't know. I'll try to sneak in here and there, but all right, Mo. I'll see you soon, man. All right. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you soon. All right.